know, February is known for like Valentine's Day. That was your birthday.
Yeah.
Right, but it's also known for like All-Star and the NBA world. So, I mean, did y'all watch the All-Star game, any of the events?
I caught pieces. Y'all
think it was weak? Like, I mean, like...
I ain't gonna lie, pretty much. So, I wasn't actually able to like sit down like live during watching it, but I definitely watched the highlights. And honestly, they posted like the full events online. You can watch them. But yeah, I watched them. I was able to check them out. Unfortunately, like let's just get into the elephant in the room. The dunk contest was pretty subpar.
Sad, man.
It has been
like, and it's just crazy because it's like, even like I said, I rewatched it and it had moments where it was like, all right, this was cool, but it just don't hit the same or even like halfway.
It's sad where it's at now, man, because I remember just as a kid growing up, I mean, I got memorable ones, of course, Vince Carter, then you got the Dwight Howard versus Nate Robinson, you got Levine and Aaron Gordon, but it's like
goated.
It's like, man, where we are now, like I watched Jackson Hayes' first dunk, and that joint was just a straight up layup line dunk,
Bro,
and I was like,
everybody.
I was like, man, what are we doing here?
Well, Jace Richardson fell.
Yeah,
like,
almost cracked the skull open.
Like,
it's just like embarrassing.
I'm at the point now, and I hate to be like a Debbie Downer or whatever, but I think NFL, NBA can just be done with these all-star things. I think if it's not going to be real effort put into them, if it's not going to be an actual spectacular event like it used to be, then we just don't need them, right? Like you have your Pro Bowl team, and then you say these guys made the Pro Bowl, but you don't got to do the Pro Bowl. Same thing with all-stars. If you make the all-star team, you get that on your resume, but you don't got to play the game. I mean, I don't know. It's just I'm tired of hoping for it to be good, and it ain't. Like,
I think the best part about it is the 3-point contest. I think every year, I think that's pretty good. Like, I like
Dame keep doing it.
Well, I mean, but you still, it was still close with D Book. D Book could have won, bro, but he missed the last.
And
like,
I ain't
shots.
gonna lie, like speaking on Dan, he kind of did set the bar for everybody else and let it be known, like. He wanted other guys to be competing, and so like it's probably a little early, but Steph did say he was gonna do
it next year.
Yeah,
you got Steph going out there, and it's like, all right, if Steph, the best shooter in the history, is gonna be out there, it's like, all right, hopefully it don't scare guys away, but it'll get them to be like, all right, I want to go at it.
But it's crazy to me. The best event of the weekend is the 3-point contest. Yet we're also saying what's wrong with today's NBA is we shoot too many threes. Like we're kind of leaning into it though. Like
it's crazy because on the take you said as far as getting rid of it. I kind of do fully agree on the NFL side because I hate watching that shit.
Flag football,
like,
bro.
It's just so bad now because I feel like everybody just doesn't want to get hurt or just like don't want to commit to something. Everybody on the field is like nice, so it's like they don't want to play as hard because they know how hard everybody else is gonna play, and it's like. Y'all just scared to get hurt, or like they just don't want to get their players hurt, or embarrassed.
Man,
like I feel like don't nobody like scared to get embarrassed. Like play hard, like that's all you got to do.
You got to compete, like. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like just don't worry about getting hurt. Since when have you ever played sports and you're on your mind? You worrying about getting hurt. Like, of course you have the chance to get hurt at any point playing any sport, but like you don't play with that on your head. Right. You just play. So like I don't get why they can't just compete. First of all, they need to put it after the Super Bowl. That way, I think that people will compete more because they have the whole offseason. If they do tweak an ankle or something, they had the whole offseason to heal that ankle. And I get they probably worry about more severe stuff like ACLs and all of that. But come on, man. Like, growing up, we watched the Pro Bowl full contact. I don't think we've seen too many injuries outside of like when Sean Taylor popped the guy on the sideline.
I was gonna say, and
he was out cold.
But that was so long ago.
The only reason why we're at where we're at with it, like, and it's funny because they make like people in the sports world make jokes about that, but like I think that was actually a huge key point in them trying to like keep this like making it safer ever since then.
But the All-Star game and it's basketball.
But so I was gonna say, like I said, I agree with you fully on the NFL side, but. Like I said, when I rewatched the All-Star game, like the actual All-Star game, this was actually good this year.
No, it was competitive this year.
I feel like if they can do that moving forward, I don't feel like, we don't got to get rid of it fully. But my whole gripe is really just only the dunk contest.
Like, how do you make that better? It's just more stars, I guess. Like
stars don't want to do it,
and that's what I was gonna say because I don't think it's a thing. You can't force nobody to do any of this stuff.
Just get it, bro.
And that's why, unfortunately, it might just be one of them things, or like. I don't know. I think that the idea was thrown out a couple of years ago to like have some amateur guys come in out there.
Yeah, just non-NBA guys.
Like to just put on a show.
I mean, that's what was what was going on with McClung.
That's what I was about to
say. And he got into a point where he's like, all right, y'all not about to just keep using me for the dunk contest. I actually want to be on an NBA team.
This man's really trying to make the team. He's just putting them out there as like a show act.
But how do y'all like feel about that. Like McClung, not even an NBA player at the moment, and he's what 2-time dunk champion winner. Like
3-time, yeah.
3
Yeah,
times?
I think it's
Like,
3. It might be 3. I think he did 3 in a row, and then he was like, all right.
is that not crazy? Like,
I mean, it just kind of does tell you that obviously there's more to the game than just being able to go out there and jump high and dunk the ball. But at the same, like, it's still, I don't know. It makes it seem like, also, it's not that I don't think he's not getting chances, you know what I mean, or not getting looks. It's like right now, I think he's with the Bulls, and he had a couple chances on the main roster, but he really has just been in the G League for like 4 or 5 years now.
And I mean, I get why certain superstars don't necessarily want to do it, right? We saw Richardson hit his head and all that, so I get it. Honestly, in my opinion, the dunk contest is more dangerous than the game.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like, because you just like you using props, you trying to jump over people.
Depending on how
Like,
you act.
yeah, so it's like, but like I understand. Like, I'm not asking the competitiveness to come out of guys like KD, LeBron, and all. Their time is done. They're on their way out. They're old, right? But God, there's no reason why Ja Morant and Zion aren't in the dunk contest.
Yeah,
And it's funny.
I want to
I
say
know that's
DJ,
yeah,
like,
Zion.
been like those two have been like literally the talk of it ever since they got into the league, and it's so crazy because it's like you make the point of like, oh, the guy's messing up and things like that. I feel like because they are such like high level dunkers, they're not gonna have those mess ups, and it might actually be an amazing spectacle. You know what I mean? Like you might not saying it because I ain't gonna lie, Aaron Gordon and Zach LaVine put on a show. But you get. I feel like you have Zion and Ja and like some of the other high level dunkers.
Ant should be in it. I mean,
Ant? Like that's gonna be a crazy dunk contest.
And I understand the criticism on LeBron because I'm a LeBron guy, but I feel like LeBron should have did it when he was younger. I mean, it's time passed, but I'm not gonna fully put the blame on him. Oh, because LeBron didn't do it. No superstar want to do it. That's how First Take like to spend it, and everybody like to spend it.
Trying to put it like that.
Bruh, you cannot tell me LeBron is the reason that nobody wants to dunk in it. I do think he should have been in it at least once. Yeah. Kobe did it, MJ did it, but
did he ever say why he's never done it?
He said he's an in-game dunker. He said he don't know if he got the creativeness. That's what I seen in the clip.
Well, I mean that is a big part.
Because watching him, he had hella bounce, so he probably could do a lot of between the legs and all that stuff. But when you watch his dunks in the game, they all were just like power dunks,
windmills, or
just really slamming it as hard as he can. Like, so I don't know, man, but the actual All-Star game, it was competitive this year, but they had to make a USA versus the world, and it pretty much was the old guys versus the young guys versus the world. That's how the teams were split up, and it's like. I'm an East-West guy, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know why
I like
go back to the East.
That was great.
It was so good. And it's like, I guess now, like, you could say, like, it's outweighed, but it was still good games that came out of the East.
Bro.
All-Star games.
Do you remember the year, I think it was a real close game, and, like, it ended on, like, free throws from Anthony Davis. It was like East-West.
That was the last year. I think it was like one of the last 2 years.
And I think it was like around COVID time. Bro, that was a great game.
It was a good game.
That was a great game, bro.
And then they tried to do, for a couple years where they just like pick the team. The draft, which was okay because we got some competitive games out of that. Like when LeBron had the game winner, the game winning 3. I remember that game. It was pretty good. And charity, like they had money go to charity and stuff. But I don't know. I'm not really a fan of All-Star games anymore because it's not competitive, and I just want to see the best compete. So
I'm not a fan of All-Star Weekend.
I don't know. I like the competitive factor that the U.S. versus the world they brought out. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it just
we're gonna lose that soon. We're gonna lose that soon. So it's gonna get embarrassing.
World, but to start whipping out.
I guess maybe like it also was heightened a little bit because obviously with the Olympics going on, so it was like it added a little bit to that like the feeling of like the U.S. versus the world. And I don't know because like even when Ant was talking about it after he won the MVP, it just like he was saying that was added motivation because like guys like all the guys that's on the world team like Joker, Wemby, Luka. Well, he didn't play, but like Luka if he was there, and those guys, obviously. If you really think about it, the European players kind of do feel like that they're like a little bit of the superior athletes when it comes to playing basketball. And at times, it's been looked at as they are. So it's like, I feel like, granted, it's just a small spectacle with them in the All-Star game, but I feel like it helped a little bit.